Hey guys, Black Ninja 797 here. In today's video, this is going to be another commentary, and today's commentary, what I wanted to talk about is my thoughts and opinions on the whole entire YouTube ad boycott situation. I've been trying my best not to make a video on this just because pretty much everyone has talked about it already. You guys are probably sick of hearing it, and two, because this really hasn't affected me drastically in any way, shape, or form, so there's really no reason for me to complain. But there has been something recently that has happened that has made me want to make this video, and the main reason why I want to make this video is because all my favorite content creators, the ones that make tons and tons of money, or at least used to, and have millions of subscribers and do this as their job, I've noticed that their content has either been changing and they're not really acting like themselves because of this whole entire ad boycott situation. They've either quit YouTube and had to switch to streaming and do a Patreon thing, or they've had to actually just get a whole entire new job again. And that is something that I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not really excited for the future of YouTube. In fact, I'm actually worried for the future of YouTube, because if this doesn't get fixed, I think that YouTube's in deep trouble, because people are actually bailing and they're abandoning ship because YouTube is actually getting to the point where people can't actually make this their job anymore. Now, I know YouTube has had problems in the past. I know that people have been, complaining about YouTube for the longest time now, especially for this last year. But this has been the biggest mistake so far, because it's actually making people have to quit. Sure that YouTube may have screwed up the subscriber count one time, made so that way you lose 2 for every 1 person that unsubscribes. Or, for example, they also originally were making it where you couldn't swear in YouTube videos, otherwise it would get demonetized back in September, but that didn't get necessarily enforced. Now YouTube's taking it seriously to the point where you make any minor mistake, they're going to punish you big time for it, and in this case it's making where you can't make money on your YouTube videos anymore. So I've mostly been just trying to think of solutions for how this can be fixed instead of being here and just ranting all day. So I was thinking, what if YouTube did a couple of things to try to fix the whole entire ad boycott thing, so that way people can still actually make this their job. I know a lot of people probably just want YouTube to just go back to the way it was, but with this whole entire ad debacle, I think for at least right now, YouTube's not gonna fully give in right away, because YouTube makes money off the ads too, and if there's no ads, they're also not making any money, so they're gonna want to try to make sure that they can get money as also. So I'm trying to think of a situation where YouTube and the content creators and the advertisers can all agree. I might not necessarily find the perfect solution, but these are just some suggestions on how to make the ad boycott, fixed or something like that, just so that way it's better for everybody. So the very first thing that I want to suggest, and this is probably the best option out of all of them, but YouTube should put out a little thing like an email or a public service announcement saying here's the guidelines that we have from now on, so that way your video is declared advertiser friendly. Because right now people are just guessing at this point. People can't officially confirm what is a word that you can and cannot say on a YouTube video for it to be eligible for monetization. So a lot of people have just been having to guess, and a lot of people have been guessing wrong, and that's therefore making them not being able to make money on their YouTube videos. So YouTube should put out an email or a Twitter post or a public service announcement saying these are the few rules that you have to abide by, otherwise we will not monetize your video. Or these are the few words that you can and cannot say in order to allow your video for monetization, and then they can review it or something like that, and then bam, there's your video being monetized again. You could say these are the sexual words you can't say, these are the swear words you can't say, these are the things you can't show, stuff like that. Because I understand that there is people that have kids out there and they don't want their kids to watch people swearing 24/7 or showing people twerking repeatedly on stream. Zoe Burger. It's just stupid stuff like that. Why are we having to be forced just to guess? YouTube should at least be fair and give us a guideline to follow instead of just making us guess, because that's not really fair. For example, AMC's The Walking Dead, that's one of my favorite shows, and before they show the show, they always have a little warning saying the show you're about to watch has contained graphic violence and vulgar language or whatever, and that's just their way to warn you ahead of time. That's another thing that YouTube could do, is that they should make it so that way they tell everyone on YouTube from now on saying hey, unless you have a warning, AMC's The Walking Dead is just an example, You know, if you don't have a warning saying that, hey, there's gonna be graphic content up ahead, you know, we're not gonna monetize the video because you didn't let a, you know, child know that you're gonna be swearing in it, or like you're gonna be showing some war pictures in it or something like that. You know, just as an example. Because that would be more reasonable than either making people guess or having to change their content unwillingly just because they want the ads to be, you know, broadcasted on certain channels, because that's just not really fair to content creators. So that's just a couple of suggestions that, you know, YouTube could do. I'm pretty sure that YouTube's gonna find out some way to fix this, because I know they're getting a lot of crap for this. And I just hope that this can be fixed, because YouTubers are having to, you know, change their content unwillingly and not acting like themselves. And that's my least favorite thing about YouTube, is when people change, you know, and just try to pretend to be somebody else or whatever. And I know it's not their fault, like this is, you know, YouTube's doing right now, but still it makes it not really fun, because YouTube is supposed to be a way that people can escape from real life and just watch some, you know, fun content. But if YouTube's preventing that, it's not going to make that, you know, very fun for everybody. So I'm hoping that YouTube can just fix this overall, because I haven't really been affected by this, because like I'm not sure if it's based off of like, you know, size or whatever, or growth. But with my YouTube videos, I can upload a Call of Duty video and it will still be, you know, be able to be monetized, but other people can't do that. So I'm guessing that's based off of size, because some other YouTubers, you know, that upload anything remotely bad, or say even one word, and the game could be like completely friendly, you know, they can't get money on their videos. But I can still upload these Call of Duty videos and I can still make money. Like, I can still monetize all my videos. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. And also another thing is, like, what's the point of censoring people if you have restricted mode in the first place? That's also another thing I want to ask. Like, YouTube, what's with the point of restricted mode then if you're just going to censor people anyways? Restricted mode was a thing that you enabled, you know, by default, and people had to turn off in case, you know, like, they didn't want to, like, see certain content. Like, what's the point of restricted mode if you're just going to censor people anyways? Like, that's another thing that I'm confused about. Like, why would you censor somebody and then have restricted mode on top of that? That makes it 10 times as hard to be able to watch your favorite content creators and make your own content. That's just stupid. They should either get rid of restricted mode entirely or get rid of the censoring ship entirely and not have both, like, at the same time. That's a little overkill. And it's just something that's been on my mind. I've been trying, you know, my best not to, like, rant about this, like I said, so I've been at least trying to think of some solutions. But anyways, guys, like, this is just, like, a kind of, like, a little rant slash a little bit of some suggestions, just to basically think of some ideas for, you know, how to fix the whole entire ad boycott situation. Because it's not necessary to censor, like, things like, for example, like Call of Duty, when, like, right now in the newest Call of Duty we have people running around, like, doing the whippin' and nay-nay, the hotline bling dance, the, you know, the dab, and people running around with clown and gingerbread suits. It just makes no sense, and it's not necessary. So anyways, guys, this is going to be today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, and also subscribe if you're new, because I'd really appreciate it and let you guys know I'm playing our video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the whole entire ad boycott situation, and even leave your ideas on how you think that you can fix the entire ad boycott situation in the comments below. Like, leave some ideas and then, like, suggest them to, like, YouTube or something like that, because I feel like every single little bit that we do will at least help this. Because, you know, we don't want to see our favorite YouTubers, you know, either change or, you know, go away. That would be, like, the worst thing to happen. Because I feel like that if we don't get this fixed, YouTube is going to be over with. Like, this is their biggest mistake for sure. Because they made mistakes in the past, but none of them has significantly affected people like this. But anyways, guys, rambling on at this point. Once again, I hope you guys liked today's video. And if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.